After 14 consecutive seasons of hitting or exceeding his ambitious gold targets, Parker Schnabel's remarkable streak has come to an unexpected halt in season 15 of Gold Rush. The 30-year-old mining prodigy, who has long been known for turning adversity into opportunity, faced his toughest season yet at Dominion Creek, and for the first time in his career, he didn't reach his revised goal. Originally, Parker set his sights on an audacious 10,000-ounce season, a number that reflected his confidence, experience, and commitment to the sprawling new territory of Dominion Creek. But the land proved more challenging than expected. Equipment failures, frozen pay, and an overstretched crew turned the season into a logistical nightmare. Midway through, reality forced Parker to scale down his target to 8,000 ounces, still a massive undertaking. Parker poured millions into opening up cuts, moving equipment, and hiring more help. As he later admitted, "We stretched everything thin this year, the budget, the gear, the people. I thought we could make it all work, but this place had other ideas." Equipment failures plagued the crew throughout the early weeks. Harsh weather froze critical cuts before they could be fully stripped. New ground revealed less gold than hoped. And the distance between work sites and camp wore down both morale and resources. Despite the setbacks, Parker refused to give up. He doubled down, firing up a third wash plant, the aptly named Rock Gobbler, to help catch up. His veteran wash plants, Big Red and Roxanne, continued to chew through dirt as the season reached its final weeks. Heading into the finale, Parker's team had banked 6,088 ounces. That meant the final cleanup would need to yield an astonishing 1,912 ounces to hit his revised goal, a feat never before accomplished in a single cleanup. The crew gathered anxiously as each plant's goal was weighed. Big Red led off with a strong 343.7 ounces, processed from the bridge cut. Roxanne followed with 306.3 ounces from the promising elbow cut at Dominion. Rock Gobbler, operating for only a short period, added 99.2 ounces from the newly opened Gold Run cut. The total for the week, 749.2 ounces, the single best week of Parker's entire season. But it wasn't enough. The final tally, 6,837.4 ounces. He missed the goal by 1,162.6 ounces. In a quiet, emotional moment around the campfire, Parker addressed his loyal crew. His tone was somber, but grateful. "I just want to say thank you," he began. "You guys stuck it out through a tough season. Gold-wise, we ended with 6,837 ounces. That's well short of what we were aiming for, but we learned a lot. We know this ground better now, and I have no doubt we'll come back next season stronger, with an even bigger goal." For Parker, leadership means owning the failure, but also inspiring the team to keep pushing forward. He looked each team member in the eye and made a vow: "We failed. But it's the failure that makes success great. I don't like this feeling, and it won't happen again. Next season, we're going to kill it." For Parker Schnabel, this season will go down as the most humbling of his career. But it also marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where resilience, not just results, defines success. Dominion Creek didn't give up its riches easily. But Parker now understands the ground, the risks, and what it will take to master it. The fire that launched his career over a decade ago still burns, and it may be stronger now than ever. Season 15 ends not with a celebration, but with a promise: Parker Schnabel is just getting started. Despite falling short in volume, the season wasn't a complete loss. With gold prices soaring to record highs, Parker's haul was valued at a staggering $18.3 million, the most cash he's ever made in a single season. But for Parker, success has never just been about the money. It's about pride, achievement, and setting the bar higher each year. "Considering the gold price is up, we're okay," he said. "But we spent a lot this summer. It was crazy. And personally, yeah, it stings." For over a decade, Parker Schnabel has been the gold standard of Gold Rush, quite literally. His relentless drive, sharp instincts, and ability to turn even the harshest mining conditions into massive paydays have made him one of the most successful miners in the show's history. But season 15 changed that narrative, at least on the surface. With his first ever failure to meet a season goal, fans are asking the tough question, was Parker Schnabel's season 15 a bust? Parker began the season with an audacious target, 10,000 ounces of gold. It wasn't a number chosen at random. Dominion Creek, his new claim, offered vast untapped potential. The previous season had ended on a high, and Parker entered season 15 ready to take his operation to the next level. However, reality hit hard and fast. Almost immediately, it became clear that the Dominion ground would be harder to work than expected. Equipment failures, extreme cold, and stretched manpower created a ripple effect of delays and underperformance. Faced with spiraling costs and lagging gold totals, Parker made a rare move. He lowered his goal to 8,000 ounces. That mid-season adjustment wasn't just about logistics, it was an acknowledgement that even the most seasoned miners can't always beat nature and circumstance. In the end, Parker's crew delivered a respectable 6,837.4 ounces of gold, over $18.3 million worth at record-breaking gold prices. But despite being one of his most profitable seasons in terms of pure dollar value, Parker still fell short of the target. So, was it a bust? Financially? Absolutely not. Operationally? That's up for debate. The financial picture is undeniable. With gold prices at historic highs, Parker made more money this season than ever before. From a business standpoint, the season wasn't a failure. In fact, with $18.3 million in earnings, his operation likely turned a healthy profit even after accounting for higher than usual expenses. However, Parker has never been motivated solely by profit. For him, hitting the gold total has always been the benchmark of success. Missing the goal, even the reduced one, was a blow. It's the first time in 14 years that he's ended a season behind where he wanted to be. This shortfall reveals deeper operational concerns. New ground didn't yield as expected. Increased spending didn't lead to proportional returns. Logistical challenges in a vast new claim caused inefficiencies. These aren't just bad luck, they are signs of a mining operation in growing pains. Some critics argue Parker set himself up for failure by aiming too high. A 10,000-ounce target, even revised to 8,000, was a tall order in unfamiliar terrain. Others point to the unforgiving nature of Dominion Creek, where frozen ground and poor pay layers undermined even the best efforts. In truth, both perspectives hold weight. Parker's ambition is one of his greatest strengths, but this season proved that new territory comes with unpredictable risks. Even the most experienced miner can be caught off guard by what lies beneath. Crew morale and leadership still shine. Despite the operational setbacks, one aspect of Parker's season was an undeniable success: team cohesion. Through every breakdown, frozen layer, and missed milestone, Parker's crew stood by him. In the finale, around the campfire, Parker acknowledged their effort with sincere gratitude and a vow to return stronger. His leadership remained intact. His team stayed loyal. And for a show like Gold Rush, where tempers often flare and crews fall apart, that stability is worth its weight in gold. So, was it a bust? If we define a bust as a complete failure, then no, Parker's season wasn't a bust. He still pulled nearly 7,000 ounces, generated more revenue than ever before, and kept his team intact. That's a win by many standards. But if we define success the way Parker does, by meeting or beating the season's gold target, then yes, it was a rare disappointment. Still, as Parker himself said, it's the failure that makes success great. I don't like this feeling, and it won't happen again. Season 15 was a reality check, not a defeat. It was a course correction, not a collapse. And if Parker Schnabel's history tells us anything, it's that he learns fast, adapts faster, and comes back swinging.